Morning campers, it's Tuesday morning and I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. I'm officially at work, but I'm standing on Snipe Lake. Now what I'm going to do is have a quick mooch round and see where I'm going to fish tonight. The reason I'm doing that is solely because it gets proper dark proper quick and I can't really show you too much of the lake when it's dark, so I thought I'd do this instead. I've got a couple of swims in mind, so we'll have a wander around and have a look. Swim 1 might be a good option for me tonight, but it all depends on who comes through the gate during the day. My open water spot's just out there. The pads are dying back, a few fish have come off of that spot just down there, and then you've got one rod to the island. So that might be worth a little think about. Swim 3 is a possibility as well, solely because I could have 2 rods around them pads, and then I do know that fish come out of open water here recently, so it might be worth flicking one out there. Remember these spots, people, because wherever I end up you'll have to picture it. Swim 4 could be a possibility. Now all the water levels are up to their proper depths. They might be mooching around that island on the corner there, and then you've got open water. As soon as I move this camera out, the sun's gonna smash it. Look, open water, and then down there by the pads, that could be a possibility. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Swim 6? I don't think so. Swim 7 could be a winner. I do like fishing in this bay when there's a load of leaves on the top. Fish like to get underneath all that. And because I'm on my own tonight, Ben's off for a few days, it might be an ideal chance to get into 7. Well, swims 8 and 9 give you plenty of water to fish to. Features of the island, aerator, and that island. Plenty of open water. And as you all know, swim 11, my little favourite spot over there, bit of open water, and I have seen a fish top in open water over there, which is pretty much in front of 9. Let's have a look at 12. Now 12 I haven't fished for quite a while, and with 12 you've got that beautiful little bay over there, you've got the lovely open water and pads to the right hand side. Who bloody knows? It's early yet anyway, so I'll make my mind up in a little while. Right then campers, that's the options open to me. It's double quiet on here today, nobody's on it, so if nobody else turns up I'll have a decision to make. What I'll do in my afternoon tea break is have another little scope about, see if I see any fish showing. If I do, that'll make my mind up, but as of yet, not sure. But I just thought I'd show you the lake in the daylight, because if and when I do fish tonight, you ain't going to see a lot. Good evening campers, it's finished work o'clock and I'm on swim 9 on Snipe. Now I've only got about half an hour before we lose the light, so I'm going to crack on and get my 3 rods out before I do anything else. So bear with me and I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I'll tell you what campers, that was a manic 5-10 minutes if ever I had one. I can't believe it. So basically where I am, swim 9, I'll flick my left rod out where I usually do, just in open water. Just about to put it back onto the rod pod. The old tip started bouncing round and I thought, get out of it. So I watched it. The alarms weren't even on. I haven't even turned on my receiver yet. And boom, away the bleeding rod tip went, bent over to the left after a sweaty and exciting bit of fishing. I've only got one, haven't I? Let's have a look and see what it is. Oh. But what a fantastic start to the session. I don't think I've ever had one go off that quick. That's mental. It's a nice mirror. Hello, babe. Oh, nice. It's quite angry. Right, let's have a go at this before the light fades. Fastest fish I've caught on Snipe Lake ever. There you go. What a beauty, and he's angry. How cool is that? Let's have a look at the other side. There you go. That's the other side of that bad boy. He's still angry, look. What a fantastic start to the session. 5 minutes maybe that was in. I must have put the bait right on top of it. How cool is that? I can go home now. Thanks, mate. Right, campers, as you can see, I've got 2 rods out. The rod that I've just had that fish on is in a bit of a mess, so I'm going to have to sit down and do that. So that's 2 out, and you can see losing the light fast. But I don't care. I'm onto a flyer, so I'm happy. Right, let's get this 3rd rod sorted. Look, chaos, mate. The bivvy's still in its bag. Right, campers, just made up a new Ronnie. That's the rig that's just caught me that fish, so I'll put a new pop-up on with a bit of dental floss, and I'm going to get that back out there. Well, I tell you what, campers, that's a bit bleeding mental, isn't it? I can't believe it. I must have put that bait bang right where it was. Crazy. Like I said on the video, I don't think I've ever caught one that quick before. Mind you, it's taken a few weeks because nothing's come out of it since then. Right, so, where am I? I've got my bivvy up. I ain't got the kettle on yet though. All 3 rods are in. Like I say, my left hand rod is flicked sidearm cast out into open water just past swim 10. There's no one else on the lake, so I can utilise the water. Just past swim 10, where the fresh water's coming in. Now probably people are going to say, well, why don't you just fish swim 10 or 11? Yeah, good idea. But the trouble is, I really want to catch off the corner of the island, and that is directly in front of swim 9. So that's why I'm in swim 9. I mean, in all fairness, it's only a sidearm cast across the lake anyway. It was a white pop-up 14mm on a Ronnie rig, so that's good news, like that. Ooh, that's cold on my fingers. So it's all good news so far. I don't know how much I explained earlier because it was all a bit of a panic, but it was a sidearm cast. First rod that I was putting in, just managed to hit the spot, chucked out about 10-15 boilies over the top, and with that, the rod tip just bent round to the left, and away she went. I didn't have my receiver on, because I don't like to put my receiver on when I'm setting my bobbins and all that, because it just drives me mad in my pocket. So yeah, it was fantastic. Happy days. Ooh, come on. Sat on the step and I thought, oh, now I've got to set all this up. BV. I've got to put 3 rods out because that one was in a bit of a mess. I had to redo the pop-up with a bit of dental floss. Thanks, Ben. And yeah, we're good to go now. So like I say, kettle on first. Speak to you in a bit. I'll tell you what though, it's quite ironic that I walked round this morning's tea break, saw one show in front of swim 9, nothing at all down in 10, 11, 12. Walk round again, afternoon, tea break, nothing again, no signs. So, mind you, it's winter fishing, isn't it? The fish ain't moving about as much. You've got to be a little bit more of a keener eye than just walking around in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But I haven't seen anything. Mind you, I've been rushing around like a blue-ass fly. Kettle's only just gone on, which is all good. The receiver is all on now, so that's good. Right, so I'm all calm now. Everything is in order. Got my brew, so that's good. Right, so this is how it's going to be from now on for a couple of months, and that's panic stations, setting up in the dark, fishing in the dark, not being able to see any movement or anything on the lake, and then packing up in the dark. Doesn't seem like a trauma today though. I was talking to my mate yesterday and he said to me, why do you do it? He fishes, to be fair. He said, why do you do it? Why do you fish during the winter and the dark nights and all that? You get like 10, 11 hours to fish. And I said to him, because you never know. You never know. And tonight's proved it. You just never know what the hell's going to happen. Chances are my bite alarms are going to stay still and silent for the next 10 hours. But you just never know. It's definitely not cold tonight. Not as cold as it has been, that's for sure. So that's a positive as well. So it's all good. Yeah, I missed out the vlog last week, so I'm back and amongst them. Happy days. Right, so I'll talk you through what I'm doing with my rods, if you're interested. And that is left-hand rod, like I said before, side cast, across the water to just left of swim 10, if anyone knows it. It's not far, open water, no one else on the lake, happy days. Walk round, chucked maybe 10, 15 boilies, a few crumbled up ones out of the 10, 15, so maybe 10 full boilies, 5 crunched up halves and that. Put that over the top. And then middle rod is in open water in front of the aerator, probably about just over halfway across towards the aerator. The reason I've done that is because I know that over the years the aerator has been producing like a current underneath the water and it's pushed the silt away a bit, so there is an area that is actually about 5 foot deep. So the rest of the lake's 4.5 foot, but that is deep per point. So I'm kind of thinking if the fish are feeling the change in the temperature of the water, they might seek out a little bit of deeper water. I don't know. So that's what I've done. Exactly the same. That's a white pop-up 14mm on a size 6 mugger. What's that? I could have fished a bottom bait on that one really because it's nice and hard, but I've just got 3 Ronnies on. So yeah, so that's a Ronnie out there. And then my right hand rod, I've got about 6 inches off the island. Now lots of people catch off of that spot. I don't. So it'd be nice if something happens with that one. Exactly the same again. 14mm white Ronnie with a handful of broken boilies and 10, 12 full boilies. The boilies I'm using still Tiger Nut and Maple, thank you, and they are 14 and 16mm mix, so a few of each. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm going to do my dinner shortly once I've had my tea. Yeah. And that was a bug in my tea. And yeah, do my dinner and crack on. Alright campers, it is 7:30 and the lake's gone back to being proper snipe again. Very quiet, nothing showing. I can see a little bit of the water because of the moonlight, but it's reverted back to its old self. Gave me a little gift earlier, and it's probably thinking, that's your lot, that's all you're having. Which I don't mind, to be fair. But the temperature is dropping quite rapid. It is cold. A few clouds out there though. So I'm going to have my tea and I might get in my bag, try and get warm. I've just been talking to Ben on WhatsApp about poor old John Wilson. Now if you're a certain age, you probably grew up with John Wilson, watching his VHS videos and his fishing programme on ITV. Sad news, isn't it? I mean, I wish I had a pound for every single person he got into fishing, I tell you. I used to love watching him. Proper all-rounder he was. So, sad day really for fishing. My thoughts go out to his family and that. Still on the plus side, we're going to get a lot of John Wilson fishing programmes on the telly to watch. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Is that a wrong thing to say? Nah. He gave everyone so much pleasure with that mental laugh. Sad times. Right, so campers, I will keep you informed as usual if anything does happen. But I am going to get in my pit. I think chances are I'm going to have a bloody good night's sleep tonight. But we live in hope, as always. Right there campers, before I get my head down, I've completely forgot to talk about that bivvy light I bought. I've used it about half a dozen sessions I suppose now. Still haven't had to charge it yet. Still on 4 bars. Admittedly I don't use it much because I did buy it for when I catch fish at night, but I'm using it in the bivvy now. I've been using it in the bivvy quite a bit, to be fair, and like I say, I haven't had to charge it up yet, so that's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's a good old bivvy light. I quite like it. It cost me 45 bleeding quid. I don't get free stuff given to me. But to be fair, that's not true, is it, Mr. Jonathan Bacon? Because I am still using my old pot. Sugar tea bags in there, thank you very much. But the bivvy light is pucker. I've showed you it before, but I mean, I do sometimes prefer to have that green light on because it's not quite as bright, but you can still see what you're doing in your bivvy and all that, and the mess you're making. So yeah, I know there's loads of very similar on the market to the Ridge Monkey one, but like I say, that one's the only one I've been playing with, so yeah, really impressed. I don't know what it's like if it gets wet, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. So if you're looking for a bivvy light, there's nothing wrong with the Ridge Monkey one, except it costs 45 notes, but it's good. I think it's value for money. It's alright, I like it. Morning campers, alarm's just gone off and it's the morning after the night before and I've got nothing to report. About 10:30 I had a single bleep. Didn't hear any fish boshing about at all, as per usual. Sometime mid-morning an owl decided to roost above my head in the tree. Quite noisy, to be fair. Don't know what he was shouting about, but he weren't happy about something. But it was quite nice to hear, to be fair. I didn't mind it at all. So he was probably shouting down at me saying, yeah, you've had your lucky fish, dream on if you think you're having another one. But yeah, apart from the owl and a single bleep, nothing to report. So I'm going to drink the tea, have a little tidy up in here, and I'll speak to you in a bit. I'm kind of hoping, because I had that early fish when I was setting up, I could have a late fish when I'm packing down. Always got to be positive, haven't you? Nice clear sky. It's not that cold, to be fair. It's alright. Right, campers, I'll say goodbye now while I've got the light on in the bivvy, because it's pitch black out there and you ain't seeing nothing. I'd just like to say thanks for watching. I know they're a bit boring at the moment because it's all darkness, doom and gloom, but at least we had a fish on the bank this week, which is always a bonus. What I'm going to do this week is put the fish that I caught last night on our work Facebook sometime this morning, so you've probably already seen, people who follow it, seen the fish. The only reason I'm doing, I don't usually do that, to be fair, but the only reason I'm doing it is because I've just worked out that that's the first fish to come out of here in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Mind you, to be fair, a lot of people are dropping off now and they're not fishing it as much, but first fish in 3 weeks has got to go on the Old Works Facebook page. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I like a comment. It's always nice to know that someone's got something to ask. Good, bad or indifferent, I don't know. But yeah, it'd be nice to hear from you. And it only seems like a little while ago I was setting this up, eh? Hate that smell of gas. Yeah, so hopefully, all being well, I shall see you on the next vlog, which will probably be next week, Tuesday or Thursday. It's always a Tuesday or a Thursday, unless something crops up at home, but then it might be a Wednesday. Mind you, to be fair, because the lake gets quieter during the winter, I have been known to chuck in a couple of Friday nights. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will speak to you soon.